Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Originally I had planned on doing a Red Shadow's Favorite Games installment, but when I got home from work today I had a splitting headache and I pretty much just kind of passed out on the couch for a while I was watching YouTube videos. But as I've started to feel better throughout the night, I thought, well, I can throw something up here. So I'm doing a pickup video. Today I'm being joined up here, you probably can't see it very well, but that's my Rob Van Dam WWE action figure from several years back. And if you've noticed behind me, things are a little different. I threw up some gaming posters that I had lying around. This really nice Dark Cloud 2 poster here. And over here too, above my left shoulder, is my daughter's Minecraft poster. So I'm just going to jump on in here. These are pickups basically from the last 2 weeks or so. Stuff that I've picked up since the first pickup video, as well as a few things that I just meant to show in the last video and forgot. So I'm going to start off with something actually a little different. I got some games and some movies and some strategy guides here in front of me, but I wanted to show off something that's unusual, something you probably won't see very often, but it's something I picked up in the world of music. This is a CD here by a group called Fire Tiger. Best I can tell about them is that they are, it's a modern day group, but as you can see, you know, it kind of has a retro look to the packaging and everything. They're like a modern day 80s group that does, you know, like a soft rock / 80s pop kind of sound, with this girl here, Tiff James, as the lead singer. I hope it's Tiff James. I hope I remember that correctly. Anyway, I believe they sent me their video or something on Twitter or YouTube saying, hey, check us out, yada yada yada. You get a lot of that kind of stuff. But I checked out their video for the song on here. It's number 2 track. It's called Energy. It was really, really good. So that was 2 months ago or something like that. They finally announced that their CD was coming out and that you could buy it and order it through their website on one of their Facebook pages. So I checked it out, and I was like, with shipping it was something like $12.50 or $13.50 to get the CD shipped, so I ordered it. Later on, I went back to look at it and to check my email for the order thing, and it told me that I had ordered this. This is the vinyl version of the CD on record. Vinyl's cool. I mean, it's nice and everything. There are lots of collectors of this, a little more so than, well, way more so than me, because this is the only vinyl record that I own now. But I was like, I can't play that. I can't listen to it. I can't rip it to my computer or my systems. I can't put it on my MP3 player. So anyway, to try to make a long story short, I sent him a message the next morning, because they were going to ship it that day. I said, hey, can you stop this order or switch it to the CD? I made a mistake. But they sent me a message saying, yeah, we took care of it. Don't worry about it. You'll get your CD in the mail in a few days. Like 2 days later, they had used the higher shipping option than what they were charging on their thing, and they sent me both the record and the CD for the price of the one. So I thought that was really cool. I might do something I haven't done yet before, and that's put a little link in the description down below to their YouTube page. And if you like 80s style music but something new, you might enjoy their stuff. Check out their videos and whatnot. Okay, I'm going to jump in here now, and I think I'll start with a couple movies that I have here. First up is a DVD I just picked up today. It's in the Walmart $5 bin. It's Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee. It's a movie that I've been wanting to see for a few years now, ever since it came out. So I was finally able to pick that up. A couple of Blu-rays. This is Catching Fire. Thank you, Walmart, for these lovely stickers that don't come off very easily. But I've read the books for Hunger Games, and I saw the first movie. I really liked the books. First movie was a little underwhelming when compared to the book, but this has gotten really good reviews, so I can't wait to check that out. Here's a movie called Don Jon. This is a movie that stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Scarlett Johansson. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, if I remember right, is the writer and director of this movie. It just looked like an interesting tale, plus I like the actors that are in it. You got Julianne Moore down here as well. So I grabbed that. And then, this is Lost Season 6. I just recently went through an upgrading phase with a bunch of my TV shows, the ones that had gone to Blu-ray, or had Blu-ray in the beginning. Lost was a show that I picked up all on DVD because I didn't have Blu-ray at the time. I didn't have a player. So now I'm upgrading this. This being the final season, you would think that maybe this finishes my collection. But no, I'm finding that for some reason Season 5 is about twice as expensive as any of the other seasons were. I don't think I paid more than $15 to $18, and sometimes as little as $10 a piece for the other 5 seasons. Season 5 seems to push 25 or more. Alright, let's jump into some console games. I got PS2, True Crime, New York City to go along with my Streets of LA. This is Zone of the Enders. This is a pickup from another YouTuber who does a lot of pickup videos and has a massive and amazing collection. It goes by the call name on YouTube of Sick Cooper. I got this from him. I bought a lot of stuff from him lately. This is something I mentioned in the first video. I showed off the strategy guides, but I wanted to show these off. This is Xenosaga 1, Episode 2, and Episode 3. This has got one of those like lenticular 3D style covers, really awesome. I got the 3 games and the 3 strategy guides, all 6 pieces, for about $100 last month. From what I could tell on eBay, that was pretty good for those 3 RPGs and their strategy guides. I also showed off the strategy guide last time for this game, The Warriors, for PS2. I'd been wanting to grab that one for a long time. Love that movie. Here's a 360 game, Lost Odyssey. Been on the hunt for what I consider to be like the 4 or 5 really good RPGs that the 360 had in its first couple of years, and that was one of the titles. I got a couple PS3 games. This is SOCOM 4. I'm not a big SOCOM fan, but these were relatively cheap. And there's SOCOM Confrontation. And this is kind of a highlight game for me. It's a Dreamcast title that goes by the name of Stupid Invaders. And this game is pretty much exactly what you see on top of there, stupid. But it's stupid funny, it's stupid silly. It's worth it. I managed to pick this one up for around $15, which was cheaper than what it had been a few years ago. Now, another thing I wanted to do last time, but I didn't really show it off, I just kind of mentioned it, but I bought a 2DS. I bought a red 2DS. There's my system. Kind of hard to see it. Lots of glare and stuff. But you can see the red on there, and then my red little zip-up case that I bought for it. And these are the games that I bought for it. I've got a couple DS games and a couple 3DS games. This is just the beginning of this collection. I'm sure I'll get some more games down the line. But I got a DS RPG here called Magical Star Sign. Just something I'd seen a few years back and thought it looked interesting. Got your WarioWare DIY, do-it-yourself. This is pretty fun. WarioWare games are fun. I didn't realize this one had as much make-your-own content to it, but that's kind of neat. Okami Den. I have Okami for the PS2, so I pretty much had to get this one. I really enjoy the PS2 game, so I'm hoping that this one will be pretty fun. And then we've got The World Ends With You. I just remember how much positive hype this game got when it was first coming out, and it was cheap, so I had to pick it up. And then here's my couple 3DS games that I have for it. Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. Obviously I have a 2DS, so the 3D stuff doesn't mean anything to me. But this game is awesome. This is very, very reminiscent of the original DKC series from Super Nintendo days. So that one was definitely well worth the purchase. Here we have Bravely Default. Wish I'd known about the collector's edition early on. I probably would have splurged on that instead of this one. But I was happy to see this one come to Walmart, so I grabbed it, got my discount on it. Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds, this is kind of the game that I bought the system for. The rest of it is all just kind of, you know, extra. And this has been really, really fun, but I haven't played it for a little while, so I need to get back into that soon. And then this one's kind of a special one. I didn't even know about this till it was mentioned online in a forum that I go to. This is something I won't open because, one, I don't really care for the subject that this is based on, but two, it's a special edition limited to GameStop game, and I ordered it online. But this is, I gotta look at it again, One Piece Romance Dawn. I'm not really into the anime that this is based on, but I wanted to get this while it was, you know, regular price and not being driven up on eBay or something. I don't know if I can get this in there close enough that you can see, but my number is 10,090 out of 16,080, or excuse me, 16,800. It's kind of a high number, but I'm alright with that. Okay, last couple minutes of this video, I'm going to run by some strategy guides that I picked up. This is Genma Onimusha, the Xbox Onimusha game, strategy guide for that. Strategy guide for Chaos Legion, a game I picked up recently. Brand new, still in cellophane wrapper, strategy guide for Far Cry 2. Big fan of Far Cry 3. I just barely played Far Cry 2. It's different, but a strategy guide if I want to really get into that. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I don't know if there's a subsistence version strategy guide, but if there is, I'll probably have to find that. A game I did an unboxing for, South Park The Stick of Truth. I went ahead and decided to pick up a strategy guide for that. Strategy guide for Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition, since I picked up that version of the game. I love those big telephone book size strategy guides. Strategy guide for Half-Life 3. I think somewhere I may have the strategy guide for the Orange Box, and then the strategy guide for the original Half-Life. Love those games, love the Half-Life games. And then something to add to my Final Fantasy VII collection, the strategy guide for Dirge of Cerberus. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. This game is okay. I own this game. I had to buy it since I'm such a big fan of Final Fantasy VII. More on that in a future video. But I had to get the game for this, the strategy guide now, just to kind of complete that. Well, I guess that's everything that I have here, and I'm coming in under my time again, which is always good. I can't think of anything else to throw out there, so like I said before, I wasn't planning on making a video because I just felt really bad earlier, but I feel better now, so this is what you got. Nice little pickup video. So hope you enjoyed it. Stick around for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.